Storm Alert Weather 12 with Chief Meteorologist Matt Hoffman.
Mostly clear skies for much of the region, but in our west side valleys and even some of our east side valleys, we're contending with low clouds and fog. It is chilly in Medford, 38 degrees right now, 41 in Grants Pass. We're already down to 22 degrees in Klamath Falls, still 54 though along the coast in Gold Beach rather. Brookings tonight down to 44 degrees. Foggy, some of the visibility very low, especially in the Shasta Valley. We'll drop down into the teens for much of the east side. Tomorrow on your Saturday, a pretty quiet day overall. Similar story with clouds and fog in the morning for many west side valleys, but we should see a bit more breaks developing in that cloud deck as we go through the afternoon. Taking a look at the Rogue Valley the next few days, fog even less stubborn and low clouds on Sunday. Temperatures should trend up as we go through the weekend, and Monday rain returns to the Rogue Valley, starting a much more active stretch of weather as we go through next week. For Crater Lake, very mild tomorrow, mostly sunny, up to 50. Rain in the forecast on Monday. Snow levels will still be very high with that first system, but it does look like higher elevation snow should return as the week progresses. But in the meantime, here's how things pan out for us. Tomorrow, a dry day, lots of sunshine overall, and then hopefully some of those clouds becoming less stubborn in our west side valleys. On Sunday morning, a slight chance of a shower at the coast, but just some passing clouds. It'll be a dry day through most of the region on Sunday, but then wet weather returns on Monday. Showers early on along the coast, and then as the morning progresses into the afternoon, some steadier rain moving into the region. Showers spreading onto the east side and in northern California, but precipitation amounts will be lighter on the east side and into Siskiyou County. These are rainfall totals from Monday through Monday night into early Tuesday morning. Highest amounts of rain closer to the coast where we could see up over an inch of rainfall, but we'll be fine-tuning those details as we go throughout the weekend. It does look like with storm systems to follow Tuesday into Wednesday, snow levels finally start to come down Tuesday night, where we'll get some snow up at Crater Lake, Mount Ashland, and maybe even our Cascade Passes. Right now, amounts don't look too terribly significant, but again, we'll be watching things closely. We'll be seeing more storm systems impacting the region late next week, and we'll have to watch those snow levels closely. It does look like things stay pretty unsettled and active right into next week as we approach Christmas, so we'll watch that all very closely. Stay tuned for updates on air and online. In the meantime, rain returning to the coast on Monday, just a slight chance of a shower on Sunday. Northern California, dry weather this weekend. Notice much more active next week. In the basin this weekend, more cold mornings, mild and mostly sunny afternoons, and then wet weather returning along with some gustier winds picking up as well. We'll be watching that closely. Mainly just rain for the mountains Monday and Tuesday, but snow levels do come down Tuesday night into Wednesday, possibly as low as 5,000 feet into Wednesday morning. And then in the Rogue Valley, still going to see some areas of clouds and fog being a bit stubborn, but we should trend a little bit brighter and milder through the weekend, and then wet weather returning into early next week.